this video, we're going to be going over everything you need to know about the new Agents of Sabotage Winter DLC, including how much money you're going to need and the release dates. When is it going to be releasing for you? So let's jump into it. All right, guys. So the way this video is going to be structured is there's going to be timestamps down below if you want to skip ahead to whatever you're interested in. But first and foremost, we're going to talk about when is the release date, the release times for wherever you are in the world. Then we're going to move on to cost of the DLC. We're going to go over the vehicles that we have so far and how much we can expect these to cost from what we've seen in the trailer so far. Then we're going to talk about the future vehicles that are going to be coming with this DLC. We can expect up to 20 vehicles, as we typically do, around 15 to 20 vehicles per DLC. Also, the cost of the business. So we'll go over how much money you're going to need day one, how much money you're going to need for the entire event, the cost of the entire thing, and just everything in between. So I hope you guys enjoy. Let's jump into the first thing, which is the cost of the vehicles that we know so far. I lied. First things first is the release times, as we talked about. So as you can see right here, I just put this thing together. This is based off of past DLC releases. They all release, the last three at least, 4, 5, God knows how many, have released on this exact same time frame. So Los Santos, as you can see right there, or LA, is going to be 2 a.m. on the 10th of December. And then if you're on the East Coast, it's going to be 5 a.m. If you're going to be in the UK, it's going to be 10 a.m. And then if we go over to Sydney, Australia, we have 7 p.m. So let me know if you have any questions on this in the comments section down below. Keep in mind, as you're watching this, it may have already happened. I'm recording this video a little bit early because I'm not going to be here the day I'm releasing this video, but you may be able to pre-download the DLC. So just make sure you double check. I will post it on the community tab on my channel though, if it does become available. All right, now here comes the fun part, the vehicles, how much we can expect to spend. And obviously we have a few that we've been seeing in the teaser trailers so far, starting off with the brand new Banshee GTS. Now, if we go off of the Banshee 900R, in order to get this thing fully upgraded to the 900R, it's $670,000. But this is an older vehicle that's been in the game for a while that we've just upgraded to the 900R. So if we look at something more similar, a newer versus older vehicle, the Itali GTO was 1.9 million and the Stinger TT was 2.4 million. I think we're going to be in a safe space splitting this thing down the middle, since it is a new Banshee. The old one being 670,000. I think the new one we can expect to be at exactly around 2 million, maybe 1.9 million, maybe like 2.1 million. I can't expect this thing to go too much over that or below it, to be honest with you. This isn't a brand new vehicle in the world, right? The Ferraris, the Grottis we've been getting are like newer vehicles. This is still an older vehicle. But anyway, I feel confident putting this at $2 million. All right, let's move on. Next up, we have the Jester RR wide body. Now, some people are speculating that this is a brand new car in full, like it's a wide body variant. I am sticking to the idea that this is just an upgrade at like Benny's or HSW. If this information has came out already by now when you're watching this video, I apologize. Like I say, I'm recording this video just a couple days early because I'm actually not going to be here when I want this video to go live. But anyway, the Jester RR is just under $2 million. And I would say on average to do an upgrade at Benny's to have like a wide body, you're looking at around 500,000. So I think if you want the wide body variant, you'll have to purchase the car for the 1.97 million, do about a $500,000 upgrade at Benny's or HSW. So if you want the full thing, you're looking at around $2.5 million. And I feel confident with that. And if it is a brand new vehicle, I think it'd be around that price anyway. But I think it's going to be an upgrade, so you have to buy the full price one and then just do the wide body upgrade to get it to this price. Next up, we have the new, looks like a Honda Accord or the Honda Civic Type R. Now, if we base this off the Dinka Sugoi, which I think is going to be the most similar priced vehicle to this. This is based off of the Honda Civic. This vehicle is 1.2 million. So I feel confident with this new one that this is going to be around 1.5 million. I can't imagine it being any more than that. It may even be a little less than this, but 1.5 million I think is a solid round number for us to be able to shoot for. Next up in vehicles that we already know that are coming is the new Police Interceptor, the Coquette D10 Interceptor to be exact. Now, the regular variant of this, the Coquette D10, is $1.5 million. So if I was a betting man, I would say this is going to cost us around $5.8 million. And you may be thinking to yourself, you've lost your mind. What are you talking about? Well, keep in mind, the Gauntlet Hellfire was only 745, and the police variant of this, the Gauntlet Interceptor, was 5.4 million. So with the way that we know police prices are on their vehicles, I feel pretty confident that we're looking around $5.8 million for this one. So here is the list of the vehicles that we got for bottom dollar bounties at DLC. Now, there was 21 vehicles in total, including 16 cars were made available for purchase. 9 of them were available immediately, and 7 of them were released during like event weeks when we got little trinkets of things like the pizza delivery, for example. There was also 4 drift variants added into the game. One of the vehicles was the truck or the van for the bail enforcement. We had 2 Armani Tech eligible upgrade vehicles and 2 vehicles that were eligible for the HSW conversion. So I would imagine we can expect something the same for the winter DLC. I'm guessing around 21 vehicles, not all of them being new, maybe 15 of them, 17, whatever it is new. And then some vehicles we already have, like the Jester RR, that's going to be available to upgrade. Maybe it's going to be the HSW upgrade. Maybe it's going to be the Benny's upgrade. Some of these vehicles, maybe they'll change to make them Armani Tech. Either way, with that in mind, we have 4 vehicles that we've seen so far in the trailer. The new Banshee GTS, the new Jester RR wide body, the new Coquette police car, and the new Dinka Accord. So that is only 4 out of a possible, let's say 20. And I would say, on average, some of them are probably going to be $1 million or less. Some of them are going to be, as we've said, maybe 4 or 5 million for the police car. But I would say the majority are going to stick around that $2 million mark. So since that 2 million is right in the middle, let's take how much we've had to spend so far on the 4 cars we know and add 16 more at 2 million. That puts the cars at like 40 million if you were to buy all of them. Now, I'm going to drop the average from 2 million to 1.5 million because having 40 million, that's a lot. But keep in mind, that's for the entire DLC. That's months worth of content, not day one. So we'll keep it at the 40 million. I feel confident, 2 million average. We'll stick it at that just to be on the safe side. All right, next up, we have the new Darnell Brothers Garment Factory. Obviously, we've seen this in the trailer. We know where this location is. But what we don't know, actually, is if there's going to be multiple locations. Is it going to be just a fixed spot that we can only go to this specific location? Or is there going to be more for sale for us? Now, we thought with even the Bounties DLC, we thought it was going to be a fixed location. There ended up being multiple. And the Salvage Yard DLC, they made it seem like it was going to be just one spot for it, but there was multiple. So even though we know this location, we know where it is on the map, chances are there's going to be multiple offerings, starting from cheaper to more expensive. But all of these businesses range anywhere from like 1.5 million to like 2.5 million on average. So throwing this right at 2 million in the middle, I think is 100% fair. I think this not including upgrades and modifications. We don't know what those are going to be yet, but just saying $2 million right in the middle, I think you'll be good to go to purchase this business. Now, we do know you're going to be able to access this business or the missions through the Terabyte. I don't think it's going to be an upgrade that you're going to have to pay for. I do think it's going to be just something that's automatically implemented into the Terabyte, so I wouldn't have to worry about that. So with all of that information, I think this is how much money you're going to need. So for day 1, so when this DLC launches on December 10th, I think you're going to need $13,775,000. That includes the business and the 4 vehicles that we've seen so far. Now, chances are these 4 vehicles aren't probably all going to launch day 1. They're probably going to drip feed some of these. We probably will get like 4, 5, 6, 7 vehicles day 1, but maybe not like the police interceptor straight away. Maybe even not the Banshee. I'm hoping the Banshee. Please be the Banshee. But I think we will get around 5 cars, maybe 6 on launch day. So if you're trying to save up to be able to spend or buy everything that comes out on launch day, I think around 14 million, you should be good to go. Now, for the entire thing, the entire DLC from start to finish, including all of the new vehicles that we're most likely going to be getting, you're looking at around $45 to $50 million. But hopefully you'll be able to save up some of that money leading up to that. And that includes all of the vehicles. But that's also counting that they're going to be 2 million on average. And I don't think they're going to be 2 million on average. I think you should be good at around $35 million for the entire thing, personally. But anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. I hope you're excited for this. Last time we did one of these prediction videos, I went back and looked at it. We almost nailed it. Like the new Grotti Turismo Omaggio at the time, we got that exact. We missed it by like $45,000. And there was so many vehicles that we almost nailed. So I think these predictions should be pretty solid. I hope you guys too. Let me know, or I hope you guys do too, think that they are accurate. Anyway, let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section down below. Hope you're having a fantastic day, and I'll see you soon with a brand new video. Goodbye.